Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have a great day. Before going to my presentation, I want to ask you a question. Do you know pi? I mean, not this pi, but this pi. So, what is pi? Pi is the ratio of the circumference and diameter of a circle, aka pi is equal to the circumference divided by the diameter, which is equal to about 3.14159265 n. It just goes on forever. So that is a simple explanation of pi. But do you know that pi have many mysteries lies behind it? And today, I present myself as Bill, and you will know is one of the most biggest theory of pi. What if pi is normal? Now let's jump into this topic. Now, what is a normal number? The concept of normal number is invented by this gentleman, Emile Borel, who is a French politician but also a mathematician. He invents normal number in 1909. Now basically, a normal number is a real number. A real number is like any number you can think of. And a normal number have an expansion where the digit in that expansion will occur in the same frequency. What does this mean? Let me illustrate this. You can see this number. You can see that in the expansion there are 10 digits. And if I pick one of those 10 digits, they will have the same chance of being occur, which is 10%. But now look at this sequence. You can see that the digit 2 appear 2 times. So the digit 2 will have a slightly higher chance to get picked. And that is not a normal number. Now that's a simple explanation of a normal number. Now let's get to, is pi normal? Well, before that we have to answer the question, why people wonder is pi normal now? Why is it important? Well, the first person to wonder that is no other than the creator himself. And he have a reason for it. Because look at this. This is the digits of pi, and it's look very random. We cannot we can see there seems no pattern, and we cannot predict wherever the next number is. And many people suggest this means that pi can contain every possible combination, which is what a normal number is. This is also supported by the Library of Babel theory. The theory suggests that infinite randomness contains all possibilities. In this case, it's pi, which means that pi can contain everything, including your favorite music, your favorite video game, your birthday, and even your social security number. It can contain all information, as long as those information they can transfer into numbers. Now, for over 100 years, pi is believed to be normal by scientists and mathematicians because they have many evidence for this. For example, nowadays with modern computer, we can calculate the trillions digits of pi, and just so far, they seem to appear with the same frequency, and there's no pattern. But this doesn't mean that pi will be a normal number forever, because pi is basically goes forever, and we cannot predict wherever the next number is. So there could be a point where there will be a pattern appear, and it's just ruin the whole theory. But now, what if one day we have enough evidence to prove that pi is a normal number? Well, in practical use, there's not much, because we don't need that many digits of pi. For example, in casual everyday calculation, we only need 2 digits. In engineering and construction, we only need 4 digits. In NASA precision for space exploration, we only need 15 digits. And in atomic level calculation, we only need 40 digits. So the fact that pi is normal or not doesn't matter much. But now we talk about the Library of Babel theory. If pi is normal, it means that pi can contain every possible finite sequence. And from the theory, it means that pi can contain literally everything, like I said before. But how? First, we will transfer numbers into words. There are many languages that help us transfer numbers to words. But what I'm using is ASCII, and this is a table at ASCII. So it will take this sentence, the world will end in 5 billion years, and we use ASCII to translate it into a number sequence. It will look like this, and then this sequence will be hid somewhere in pi. That way for us to discover. So how can we benefit from this? Firstly, we can discover new things. For example, the cure for cancer. This is information. and it can translate into numbers, which means that it can hide somewhere in the digital pie, waiting to be found by humans. Also, we can look in the past and see the future. For example, books and documents about wherever the Atlantis is real or not, it could hide somewhere in pi. And also, how advanced technology is in the future, it also hide in pi. And again, waiting to be found by humans. But there are also some drawbacks. For example, this means a lot of power because, well, pi is basically infinite and we have to write trillions, quadrillions of digital pi, which means that the computer cannot handle those. So we need to upgrade it and need a lot of power, which costs money a lot. And the second drawback is probably the most serious security, because pi basically contains everything. It means a pi can contain your password, your Facebook password, your YouTube password, your account, everything about you, your personal information, everything. It's like a playground for hackers. Now, conclusion. Despite all the drawbacks, the fact that we know that pi is noble is very important. This means that pi is like a universal book that will contain everything. And I mean everything. So it means that us humans have unlocked a new superpower, which is the superpower to know everything. So that's all I have to say about this topic. Thank you for listening.